Hey guys, it's Nick here. I'm back from like a week or maybe two, I don't remember, of not doing videos. I just want to say first that I'm gonna do some more videos. It's Friday, so a couple of days ago I just came back from school trip, and I've not been doing video like before that. I believe I did like one video maybe. But yeah, I'm just had to say I'm back, and I'm gonna do another video right now. And yeah, next week I'm gonna do the weekly chat, as well as I might do some other videos, but now I kind of forgot what I'm gonna do. But I'll do maybe some shelf videos, like I've seen other people do. But I'm just gonna do this today, random. It doesn't really have any reason, especially in October. I just figured I'll do this quick video just to give you guys something, so the channel doesn't just stay empty like next week. Oh, next week the chat, I guess. So I haven't content now. So I'm pretty much just doing like an overview of like bit of like reviews of all the crime, well, not really crime, but just like gangster movies. Which some of these are gangster movies and some of these are actually not. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'll talk a bit about the movies, some reviews, some about the actors and everything about it. So yeah, alright, let's get started. First thing we have is American Gangster, which I watched. I think this is probably the last one of these I watched, I believe. Yeah. Which is with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe, which I don't remember too much about it because nowadays I'm not really watching movies as usual anymore. I just distracted by things. I don't remember major plot points that much. I don't know, but it's basically about this guy who's taking over for this other guy who was, what is this guy's name? Yeah, it's basically one very famous gangster who got taken over by another one called Frank Lucas, who basically takes over him, but he doesn't have as big connections, but he tries to kind of, he's sort of a New York gangster who's controlling the streets there, or at least he's trying to, because there's so many other people, so he's kind of trying to be the new sort of leader of everything, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, and it's kind of yeah, it's a real story, directed by Ridley Scott as well. So it's pretty good fun to remember. I remember like the end court scene and the intro. I don't really remember too much about what happened, but it was pretty good from what I remembered. Just don't remember. And then Gangs of New York by Martin Scorsese. I actually thought this was what's it called? Tarantino movie, because I don't know. I guess I just think about them the same way because they both have some violent plots and usually have some kind of crime in their movies. But it's pretty good. Probably my favorite, I would say, besides from Glorious Bastards. It's this one and that one. But basically, I don't know if you can call it a gangster movie, but I call it a gangster movie. And there's another movie like Clockwork Orange, which I don't really think is a much gangster movie, as much like a sci-fi crime something. I don't know. But yeah, basically it's about these gangs in New York. That's what the title is. But basically there's this one gang, and then there come these Irish immigrants who basically have their own gang, who's trying to kind of, survive. They don't want to be discriminated against, and they kind of come with these votes, so they kind of had to fight in these gangs to survive, basically. So it's about that. This is one of Daniel Day-Lewis' best performances. I believe he won. I don't know if he won Oscar. I think he won like a Golden Globe. Yeah. I think him and maybe Cameron Diaz or DiCaprio. Him and one of these two, I believe, won Golden Globe, not an Oscar, because DiCaprio has never won an Oscar. But yeah, yeah. So it's a pretty good movie. Has 10 nominated Oscars, and basically about Leonardo DiCaprio's the son of this former gang leader who died, and this guy, basically the butcher, I believe he's called, kills his father, and therefore he's trying to take revenge of him, and he's trying to be like a pawn for the butcher, and he kind of meets her, and yeah, they kind of get together, I guess. and DiCaprio's character tries to kind of, you know, basically kill him. No butcher and win the war and everything. So it's very good. And next one I have is a 4-hour long movie, one of the most famous movies that I don't think nearly many people who have heard about it have seen it, but it is 4 hours long, I believe. Yeah, but literally 4 hours long. Discolored. I know this is actually DVD wise split in two parts. The DVDs are split into the movie is split into two parts. And I watched one Tuesday where I just bored, and I thought it's gonna be like 2 hour movie, you know. But then the second disc was because it kind of continues. I think it's gonna be like 3 hour movie. But then I saw that the second disc also had 2 hour running time. So kind of like what? I mean, 4 hours is very long. But there's a new movie called Boyhood, which is like 6 hours, and there's another movie which I believe is like the equivalent of like a month or something in running time. So this is relatively short compared to those, but very good. Basically, it's about these kids who grow up in New York, and they're kind of poor, I guess. They're trying to like get by, grow up and everything, and they end up forming this gang, I believe. I don't know. I mean, it's so long, but you kind of forget exactly how it's like about. Yeah, I guess it's more like about the kids' childhood and how they are living life. Then I don't really remember if there's little gangsters in there as much. It's just if one movie, but it's just I don't remember. It's just so long and so detailed that just couldn't. I think they form a gang, or at least one of them is part of a gang by like the start/end of it. Anyway, they are criminals, I believe. So yeah, and Pulp Fiction is arguably also a gang movie. I mean, they have some characters who look like gangsters, So I don't remember who this guy is. I remember these two who are pretty much supposed to be gangsters, and there's some other gangsters in the movie. So everyone knows, or kind of knows the plot. It's kind of the Pulp Fiction. It's kind of like these separate stories of characters that kind of get blended together. But